Hey everyone, welcome to Pop XP. And before the show starts, make sure to click that subscribe button and click the bell to get notifications when we go live and we upload awesome new content. And don't forget, if you can, make sure to share our stream on all your social media outlets. We appreciate it, and thanks for helping us grow the Pop XP channel.
Well, hello, everybody. Hang on. Gotta mute that one. Sorry. What's up, everybody? Teen Sensation Billy Tucci here. Look at my hair's doing. Need a haircut. Sticking up. Good to see you guys. Here today, drawing a little Ran Return of the Warrior Ashcan edition cover. I'm going to play with it. Let me switch these bad boys. Let's see here. Nope. I want that one, the bigger one. So showing that. So got the cover here, working on it. I hope everyone's doing well. We are closing out the campaign, the She Gatecrasher campaign today. Sorry that the camera angle's off a little bit. Trying to figure out how to do it. But you'll get the idea. Trust me, she is she's perfectly anatomically correct, I guess, if you will. I'm going to play with some stuff. I'm going to add some gold paint to it to accent the highlights of this Ashcan cover, which is now live on Indiegogo for sale. And it's going to have some fun today. I'm going to draw for about an hour. I got a bunch of the rest of these to sign. We're now shipping out our She Tucci Trooper Edition 30th Anniversary Way of the Warrior number 5. So these came in. They look gorgeous. Let me show you guys these. Let me get off of the go into the comments and say hello to everybody. I'm going to try to add me to the stream as well. So let me pop out of exit solo. I don't want this one big. Let's see if I could do it this way. And then this one I want to be bigger. So let's see how to do that. Nope. I think because I added me first. Hang on a second. Okay, now I'm going to try to add me to the stage. There we go. That's how to do it. It's good to see you, everybody. Tippy Tail McKitty, top of the morning to you. Hello, Mrs. Stip. Where's my Billy Tucci action figure? I think he's over there. Thank you for my wonderful action figure. And Debbie's already burning her candle that you guys got us. Thank you very much. Again, I hope everyone's doing well. Can you hear me okay? If you can, please let me know. Marcus, good to see you, brother. I hope you're being safe out there. Down in the wilds of old South Carolina, North Carolina, forgive me. But yeah, here's the books. These came out. I have to sign the rest of them, and we're getting them out. But it just came out gorgeous, this 5th anniversary edition. It's amazing the differences in printing today compared to printing 30 years ago. Obviously the paper has gotten better. The digital printing has gotten better, or the offset printing has gotten better, and just really like computer coloring was made for today's for computer coloring. Believe it or not, like I said, this book is 30 years old. So we're getting ready for our San Diego Comic-Con specials, putting them all together, doing something super special with Brian Polito and Lady Death to mark our 30th anniversary, because this actually will be our 30th San Diego Comic-Con because of COVID. The year they didn't have the COVID con. So it was shut down for COVID. And so this actually marks our 30th anniversary at San Diego Comic-Con, which is pretty cool because we kind of didn't have a lot of things for last year. So I'm going to go in with some colored pencils, finish this bad boy off. And then if you guys are looking forward to it, if you guys want it, it's going to be on Indiegogo tonight. We close tonight on Ethan's channel. I think we're going live at 7, depending upon him. Whatever works best for him works for us. And join Debbie and I as we go live tonight. We're going to have some fun. Whoa, there goes my bell. Hang on. I got so much junk on my art table. It's not even funny. And it's a big-ass table. But let's do this. So I hope glad you guys joined me on this little adventure. Going to add some nice color to it. We're going to add some purples like I'm doing here. We're going to add some blues, some more flesh tones, some yellows, some white, obviously. The white's going to be the majority of the work is going to be the whites that we're going to add to it. So let me just throw this here. Forgive me, guys. As you can see on this computer, this camera is right in my face. So it's a little difficult for me to work. But, you know, it can make it happen. Make anything happen, right? So we're going to play around with some shading. And then we'll go with the... with finalizing the artwork and getting ready to close the Indiegogo for good. Our next Indiegogo will be Ran #1. I like Return of the Warrior because it plays on She-Way of the Warrior. Debbie's a little concerned that it might not. Oh, let me go to Facebook. Dang it. I got to make my Facebook not public. I mean, make it public. For some reason, the Facebook, when I go live with StreamYard, makes the campaign like a private video for some stupid reason. I have no idea. But who knows why that happens. So I have to go in and I got to take the lock off of it because there's a lock on it. I got to remove the lock. So let's do edit audience. And this has been going on for years. I don't understand why this is. Come on, man. Edit audience. I want to edit the gosh darn audience. Manage video. See if that works. Audience. I want the see. No one's seeing it because nobody could see it. If you guys, oh Lord, settings. Let's see that. That should be it. Stream. I just want it to be a live bloody video. Oh, Facebook, you're breaking my heart. Breaking my heart. Let's see if I can edit audience. Now I can't even edit the audience, so nobody could see it. Guess I'll just copy the link and then share it. So I'm going to share it. I'm now live and see if anybody could join me. I'm live. I am exhausted from these two conventions. A lot of traveling these past few weeks. Last week we're in not this past weekend, the weekend before we were in Charlotte for the Charlotte show, North Carolina. And then we were this past weekend at the Garden State Comic Fest. We had a lot of fun. It was great seeing so many people. Great. Thank you for the gifts, Amanda and Stip. You guys rock, Vaughn. And it's good to see everybody. But it does take a toll on us creators there. And when you're sitting there sketching all day and you're talking and you're hawking your wares, it does take a little toll. So is that lighting okay, guys? I hope the lighting's okay. If you guys have any questions, I'll I'll try to answer them. But I'm having a lot of fun. So this book ran when we end Gatecrasher tonight on Indiegogo and on Kickstarter. Tomorrow night, Debbie and I will be going live for Thursday Night Live with Billy Tucci. We're going to go immediately into Ran. So I've been having a lot of fun writing this story, and it's basically what we have right now is that Ran is going to be a member of a motorcycle gang. I know it's hard to see this with these colored pencils. I have to dig in a little deeper. And there's an American business mogul who's a former Hells Angel who moves into the Osaka district to do business with the Yakuza. And in his way, unfortunately, is Anna's motorcycle lifestyle, the whole genre, the whole subculture, if you will, of her bike riding people. And a war ensues, and Anna and Ran, literally whose name means rebellion in Japanese, triggers a rebellion. And it's really cool, man. It's like everything I wanted to do with she before I started to really research her. So it's more primal of a story. Total bad girl, total violence, and basically everything that I dare not do with that I never dared to do with she, we're going to do with Ran, because she is just going to be a major badass. Yes, Robert Romano. Yes, the cover. My goodness, yes. And then yeah, you definitely should wash your hands after these cons and I have a big old tube of that, Purell type stuff. As well as it works, I don't know. But here's my studio, as you guys can see if you want to take a look. For you people over there, I'll show. Let me make this one full screen. So here I am up in my studio. And maybe you do need better light. Let's see if I can light it this way. Turn this light on. Actually. Let's see if that helps. What the hell? Oh, sorry. It's a low power mode. So I have to. Muted. There you go. Muted. Perfect. So I had to mute that. Forgive me, guys. Anywho, so here's part of my studio right here, guys. You can see I got my airplanes and all my cool stuff, my big old light right here, which I'll be using. Got the original She poster for those of you who've seen is back there with a bunch of our cool stuff, our San Diego specials, our metal editions. There's my bow and my monitors. This is the Blevins Media Center that I'm coming to you from. The camera looks pretty cool, actually. Look at my hair. I need a haircut. Sorry. If you can't have fun making comics, right? Where can you have fun? So, all right, let's turn this light back on and let's get working. Got a few questions here. Billy, I picked up the oh, thank you. Let's see what he said. I picked up the Ashcan this morning. Thank you, Mark Florio. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Navy SEAL, thank you for your service and great hanging out with you briefly, however briefly, in San Diego. I'm sorry, San Diego. Look at me in Garden State Comic Fest, and I hope to see you real soon, pal. Let's get together and hang out. But thank you so much for backing us. There you go. Here's my little Billy Tucci action figure from Amanda and Vaughn. Thank you, guys. It kind of does look like me, don't it? So here's the thing that with Kickstarter, for those of you on Kickstarter, there seems to be a problem with late pledges. Debbie is working on that. So what we'll probably do, because of people who backed it, or the campaign already, because you're only allowed to back once on Kickstarter, you can't back a second time. And we want you guys to get our RAN cover as well. So what we'll be doing is to add it to billytucci.com. It will be on there, but apparently, sadly and unfortunately, and we don't know why, for people who already pledged on Indiegogo, you won't be, I'm sorry, on Kickstarter, you will not be able to do it as an add-on or something. I don't know what the heck it is, but we love our Kickstarter backers. So we're going to put that on billytucci.com if you guys want it. And we might even, if worse comes to worse, make it available for our Kickstarter backers, on the RAN campaign. But we're really sorry about that. We want you all to get this cool Ashcan. It's going to be limited to just whatever people order it. But again, we'll probably set a limited aside for a Kickstarter if we can't get this to work out. And so that's that. So this is Ran, my original character, the character that before I created She. And again, the more research I did into Japanese history, Japanese culture, Japanese mythology, the more the Ran character took off. There's a black and white page from She Gatecrasher featuring Ran. This guy's like, what the hell's going on? And there's Anna, 1939, when she appears. So looking forward to sharing those colors with you guys next week. Anywho, so but I don't know, for some reason the character really started to and eventually evolved into Anna. We lost the red circle over her eye, but it really works with this now, because the white makeup and the circle of the eye is going to be a sign of defiance, of rebellion, and it's going to create this rebellion of these Japanese bikers, these Bosozoku riders, which is a really amazing subculture in Tokyo, even Osaka, I believe, other parts of urban Japan. And it's just the craziest thing you've ever seen. They trick out their bikes and they wear these amazing costumes and stuff like that. And it's It's a lot of fun. Robert, how long till we get the Ashcan? Next month. It'll ship next month, the end of August. We're trying to get it to ship everything together because the Return of the Warrior, Gatecrasher should go to the printers next week. If not the week after next, it'll go to the printers. We're getting on the schedule now and doing all that because all the black and white art's done. The lettering is done. Most of the colors are done. We're putting together the inside front cover, the inside back cover, the credits, my letter of introduction, J.C. Vaughn's letter that'll add, and a little cover gallery of our images. And so that stuff takes like a week to do. That's what we're doing. But if you, how long will it be available? On Indiegogo, it'll only be available for tonight. We're going to close it tonight. So I apologize for that. We are going to put it on BillyTucci.com, though, in case anybody misses it, and for the Kickstarter backers too, because we hope to launch RAN in the next 2 or 3 weeks, the actual campaign, because we want to start as soon as one book gets done and goes to the printer. We're going to launch the next one. That's our goal, because we want to do 2 more. So we will be doing RAN next, Revenge of the Warrior, and then I'll put it out here for you guys too. We're either going to put for November, we'll either launch my new IP, which I have, which is super cool, or to give you guys another omnibus, a She omnibus, which will be She Omnibus Volume 2, which will be crossovers, mini-series, and one-shots. So that's up. That's up to you guys. We're going to put that out there on our Tucci Troopers page, on our Tucci Troopers group, and ask you guys what would you like to see. I love putting together the omnibuses. Are a lot of fun. I take these trips down memory lane. The cool thing about that one shot is that for the most part, we have all the art that was digitally saved on CDs, unlike the first one. But you really can't tell which issues were printed from the comics, reprinted from the comics, or remastered from the comics, or which ones were taken from the original art, original digital files. So we'll let you guys know. You guys let us know what you prefer. And I'm all over the place, and forgive me because I don't really talk much when I draw. It's hard. It's when you draw, at least when I draw, you're concentrating on it. And when you're trying to speak while you're drawing, and the good thing I'm just rendering stuff, it gets kind of slows you down a little bit. So thank you for joining me and listening to my ballyhoo and my tomfoolery. So, hey, Paul Taylor, good to see you, buddy. Hale, good to see you. I love the omnibus. I love the omnibus too. And I'll tell you why, because it'll give me more time to finish, and that's my goal, is to finish the next book, my new IP, for when we launch that in January or end of February. In January, we're going to launch that in January because we want to start doing. We've been doing this for 5 years now. We've done 10 or 11 dual campaigns, and we're kind of getting to the point that we know what we're doing. The fans know what we're doing. The fans see that we are delivering on our books. So why not actually start to once a book is complete and off to the printer, then launch the next campaign. What we've been doing, and again, in the past 5 years, almost 4.5 years, really, we have fulfilled 10 campaigns, and thank you guys. But we kind of didn't launch the follow-up campaign, let's call it campaign B, until campaign A was already in fulfillment. And I think now that we know what we're doing, we've got a nice system going. We have an office finally. We think, and Deb and I, that we're gonna, if you guys are cool with that, to do like what Coffin's doing, what a lot of other people are doing, is to wrap a book up, get it off to the printer, and then launch the next one. And I think that it's kind of cool because while we're fulfilling the next one, we can promote. While we're fulfilling campaign A, we can immediately go into campaign B and launch that while we're fulfilling the other. So leave that up to you guys. You guys let us know you're cool with that. And again, do you want a new omnibus volume 2 crossovers, one-shots, and miniseries? Or would you like me to launch an entirely new IP? Again, we value your opinion, and because you guys are the fans, we like to listen to you guys. So it's up to you. You guys let us know what you want. And yes, Edwin Hale, good to see you, buddy. And again, we have Pop Junkie. I picked it up the last one from you at Motor City with the sketch. Love it. Thank you so much. And for those of you guys that do know that when we do offer our omnibuses or most of our campaigns, they're at a reduced cost when we crowdfund it. After it's crowdfunded, we then go, then it's real price, because then we get into comic shops. Right now with Diamond, we're talking to a couple of other distribution companies. We've just signed with Filbo Distribution, so they will be carrying our She titles as well. We've already given him the She Omnibus Volume 1, which is the Way of the Warrior storyline. The Senryaku, which is celebrating our 30th anniversary. We got something super cool for you guys. Let me show you that for San Diego Comic-Con. And that is going to be a limited edition wood covered. Here's a wood cover. It's not going to be my cover, but here it is. It's a bamboo edition, we're calling it. And it's made of wood. The cover is wood. It's just beautifully embossed. If you could see it, it's got a nice sheen to it. And you could actually feel the lines in it. But we're going to do Jim Lee's cover. The great Jim Lee will be using Jim's art for the 30th anniversary edition of She Senryaku, and we'll do some cool sketch editions. Offer sketch editions of it, or I'll talk to Deb. I'd like to even do a sketch in every one. Quick little sketch on the plate, because if you guys have ever seen our omnibus editions, we always add a special sketch plate to it. So I got all this room, so I'll talk to Deb. We offer with the Jim Lee bamboo cover like that, but this one's mine. Look how nice that looks. It fits perfectly. Look at this. Look at that. Maybe we'll do one with my cover too. I kind of like it. And for me to offer a quick sketch in each one for everybody. If there's 100 of them, I'll do it. I'll spend a weekend doing it. Could be fun. Maybe just with pencil. I'll do a nice little remark, remark edition. Everyone gets a free remark from me with the book. So that's that. Joe Bernardo, my brother Joe Bernardo, good to see you. I think you should do a Rand stories in the back of She building up to a crossover. That's a good idea. That's an excellent idea. And Chris Thacker. Hail, Chris Thacker, my bro. It was great seeing you this past weekend. Joey Bernardo, it was great seeing you the weekend before in North Carolina, Charlotte. Just good times, man, at these shows with good friends. And, we're very blessed to have made so many incredible friends in comics. You guys are just the bee's knees, all of you. And it's just fun hanging out with you guys, breaking bread, smoking some cigars, drinking a little whiskey. Though I think I'm going to go dry so I can get in shape for the month of July to San Diego, so I can be in good shape for San Diego, because you guys are animals. You really are. You guys are nuts. Putting me out there, making me drink your whiskey and smoke your cigars. Come on. So. Yes, remember, everyone, William is the welder, not the wrestler. That's right. He gets so upset. Everyone's like, oh, wow, I hear you're wrestling at Penn State. And he's like, no, that's the other one. It's my brother. He's a great kid, my son. We're very blessed. We have two amazing kids. One of them, Matthew, is working at the office today with his girlfriend, Sophia. And they're the ones that laid out the rest of the She and the 5th anniversary. Cool that looks, man. This is just great. What a great book. Love it. So happy. So excited for it. What a fun book. Messed up our pagination back in the day, so we had to add that. But we did it with ads and stuff. It didn't really matter much then. You got to think we were so young doing stuff. Well, there we go. So let's add this. And this original art, guys, if you guys want, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to pop on. Let's see how Gatecrasher is doing, shall we? And nobody could see my video. That really bugs the heck out of me. Really bugs the heck out of me. Let me see if I can share it on Tucci Troopers. Let's see. Edit post, copy link. Copy link. I'm going to go on Tucci Troopers and try to share this. Tucci Troopers. See if anybody joins me over there. I am live. Control V. Here you go. Let's see if they'll see that. There you go. Shared it. See if anybody joins us. All right. So I'm going to go to the Gatecrasher, which I haven't checked since last night when we were on the Bros. But by George, let's share it and let's see how the campaign's doing. Present. Share screen. And then we'll play a little video and stuff. You guys get a look at that video. For those of you who are not familiar with it, there we go. Move this here. So Gatecrasher is at 108,300. No, wait, I think we did better. Let me see if I refresh it. Okay, so as of last night, we're at 108,368. Thank you, each and every one of you guys, for that. We love you guys for that. But let me refresh it. It's got to be more than that because I know we had a couple of backers. Let me see. Oh my God. Where's my bell? Hello. Jiminy Cricket. I know I have a bell somewhere. Where's my bloody bell? Wow. I don't even know if Debbie knows that. You guys are amazing. $111,145. Thank you guys. Holy crap. We got to be with this campaign with Kickstarter. We've got to be over $115,000, maybe even more. Man, that is just incredible. Thank you guys. Thank you all. Wow, what a thing. Holy cow. You guys kick ass. Billy, the Tucci Troopers shows that the content isn't live on Facebook. What a pain in the ass. It's all because of StreamYard will not let me show it. I'm going to share this link on YouTube. So let me go to YouTube and do that. Because I'll share it on YouTube and people can join us there. Boy, what a pain in the butt. What a pain in the butt. Oh, it gets so frustrating. Sorry. I am live on YouTube. There we go. So it doesn't matter me talking to you guys because you guys already joined me, didn't you? So, oh my God, you guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for we're at a let me see if it where's the right here $145,000. Let's play the video. Got so many windows open. That's probably not the window that I'm looking at. Close this. Oh yeah, there it goes. Okay, good. Here we go. Right? Share. It takes a while. What's up, everybody? Billy Tucci here, and I am so proud to announce our latest original graphic novel, Gatecrasher. In Gatecrasher, Anna Ishikawa, allied with Ran, my original concept for finds herself trapped in comic book time and must battle through a cartoonist's history to find her way back to her daughter, Otaru. Starting in 1938, Gatecrasher will take the reader on an amazing adventure across comics' incredible decades, trends, and genres that includes war, westerns, horror, apes, Nazis, space chicks, superheroes, romance, robots, dinosaurs, commies, cartoons, crime, bad girls, zombies. Along the way, the pair will stand side by side with the world's greatest indie and public domain heroes before coming face to face with Brian Pulido's iconic Lady Death. Sworn! Written by J.C. Vaughn and illustrated by me, Leandro Oliveira, and Hi-Fi Color Designs Brian Miller, She Gatecrasher is literally the destroy all monsters of comic book characters that features variant covers by Stan Sakai, Art T-Bear, Rini Strinkalski, and the legendary Rob Liefeld. So please join us on this fantastical four-color adventure. I want to thank you for over 30 wonderful years in comics, and I know you're just going to love Gatecrasher. I'll see you in the funny books. Yes, She Gatecrasher at 145,000. I'm sorry, 111, 145,000 with 1,083 backers. We're doing the big closeout tonight. Thank you all for all your wonderful, wonderful support in this campaign. We love what we're doing. We're having the time of our lives working on it. Well, we worked on it. It's almost done. We're just checking colors now. And you guys are just amazing of all your support for us. Debbie and I are so appreciative of it. Everyone worked incredibly hard on this book, and we had a lot of fun doing it too. I'll tell you that. And we thank you for coming on the adventure with us, and we look forward to you guys bringing you Ran, which again I like the title Revenge of the Warrior. Debbie's just a little fearful that it might get confusing for some people because we had Return of the Warrior, but that's the whole point of Revenge of the Warrior. Get it? The Revenge of the Jedi, the return, that you guys get it. She doesn't get it. She's not a Star Wars fan. She doesn't know that's how that stuff works. So yeah. So that's that. I was the last man standing. What is that? I was the last man standing. Make sure to clean up the patio. So you were. Oh, thank you, Robert. I'm sorry. I completely forgot. I did that 2 years ago when I was there. And a couple of us cleaned up, and I was just done. I was just so exhausted from all the travel and everything like that. But thank you, brother, for doing that. You're a mensch. You really are. Chris Thacker, yeah, they're the Filthy 13. If you send me a message, I'll send you photos of them. They're my heroes. It's part of the 101st Airborne Division. If you just Google the Filthy 13, you'll see them. And I can get you everything you need on them. Anything and anything you need, I have on them. I have all their uniforms. I have the gear that they wore. But you probably have to find the model. But I'm sure if you grab 101st World War II D-Day paratrooper with the Mohawk, that's a start. That's a Filthy 13. So thank you very much. Oh, we got a super chat from the great Paul Taylor. Thank you. Where's my bell? Did it fall down too soon? Hang on, let's find it. Where the devil did it go? This is what my day's like when I draw. When I stream, I'm in streaming mode. Thank you so much, Paul Taylor. Congrats on another successful campaign. I have to go back to work, but just popped in to say hi and go Leafs go. All right. Thank you so much, Paul. I guess your Mitch Marner ordeal is over. And good luck to you guys next year for sure. And thank you for always being an amazing friend. We truly appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so. Oh, Billy, Joe Bernardo, you could always use the word. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I like the idea of Ran. I love the idea of Kata Kyuchi, but I'm just afraid that, we do these Japanese words, these Japanese sounding words and for our titles like Sakura and Senryaku and Haikyuu, and people get confused, but I appreciate that. And yeah, thank God for that. Yeah, you guys, I don't know what you guys would have done. I can't believe you got a trade out of it. But that's an excellent I'll show that to Deb. It's Kataki Uchi. It's like Kata e Billy Tucci. I'm going to write that on the back here so if anyone gets this cover, you see that I'm writing this Kata Ki Uchi. Katakiuchi. Ran Katakiuchi. We'll see. I'll put that out there to people. I like the idea of it. We'll just see what everybody else says. But that's a good call, buddy. Thank you. I gotta add some white paint to this. Get a little bit of white. I'll do that later with the it's a little dry brushing. In the meantime, let's add a little gold. Let me say a little gold paint. Now, I don't think I've ever opened this. Let me see. Oh, I did open it. All right, we got some gold. We're going to add some literal gold paint. It's not gold leaf. I thought it was. It's gold ink. Forgive me. Shoot me. Little thing. So let's put this away from Joe. Debbie said, "Are you finished yet?" Yeah, she sure did. I know. Did she say it up here in the chat? I don't know. I know. Yes, I do, Robert. It does, but we got to see. Yes, OV Ragenwolf. Hail, Tucci crew. Hail, brother. How are you? It's all right. Let's play with this. So my favorite illustrator of all time, and it's a secret because no one knows about it, is by a man named Antonio Lopez, which I just happen to have this book here. Don't mind you, my girlfriend at the time. So we'll revisit this campaign. So let's stop sharing the screen. Let's make this bigger. Okay. So my girlfriend at the time, whose book this was, or I gave it to her. Let me see if this is her book of mine. I wrote in it to her. She left it in her car and she had a battery leak or something. She put a battery in her, changed the battery of her car. Ate through the book. So it's a good book for that. But if you look at this, is Antonio Lopez. And Antonio Lopez is one of my favorite illustrators of all time. A huge influence on me. Let me see if I can find some stuff here. Just brilliant. I'm trying to find this stuff and you could definitely see his influence on me. But what he did, he actually used gold paint. A lot like Egon Schiele had done primarily, and of course Gustav Klimt. So you could see a lot of my Antonio's influence is in my work is influenced by Antonio. His partner Juan Ramos, who did a lot of the painting, actually Antonio did the drawing. They were an art team. Was my mentor in school. Antonio sadly passed away in 1987 from AIDS before I ever got to meet him, and sadly Juan passed away in '96 from AIDS, which is really shocking because he had survived it well past the epidemic, the AIDS epidemic. And sadly we lost him. And he was just such great guys who encouraged me. And Juan was so proud of me and of when She came out. And I actually memorialized him, I believe, in She #7. But if you look at this book is 1001 Nights about the Arabian Nights. And again, I love this, using this real gold. So let's use some real gold on for the first time ever, because I have not used it. I might have used it back in college. Then again, here's the first Rand drawing that I've done since 1990. The first time I'm drawing, except for in the book. It's the first Rand cover because I did draw her in the book. Well, let's start adding a little gold. Gold highlights here. Oh, that looks nice. Let's get closer so you guys can actually see the gold. Oh, I hope you guys can see this. Need something to stir it with. Mix it up a little more. Let's put the cover on, do it. Hang on. So I need to get gold oil paint all over everything. Okay. Next week, I am hosting the Comic Book Kings, and I have no idea what the devil I'm going to do. And I think the Dennis and Andy show starts soon. Then you have Graybeards. I think it's Dennis and Andy, followed by Graybeards, followed by Pontificators, and then The Landing Party by Graham Nolan, his Star Trek show. But then I'll be going on Ethan's show tonight. Debbie will pop on. We're going to close the campaign out. Close Gatecrasher. Oh, this looks so nice. This must really look cool on white. I'm going to play with some of this on white, too. Look at that gold. Just look at that gold popping. Again, you guys are like, I can't see it because you probably can't. Oh, look at it. It's cool. I don't know if you guys can see it with the light. See that? Is that in focus? Groovy. I'm going to try something on white paper after this. I want you guys to join me because this is really freaking cool. Add a little bit. Oh, yeah. That's so cool. Again, I don't know with the light if you guys can see it, but it's the gold is. See it? Can you guys see that? How badass is that? Oh, Dennis and Andy are on today. Thank you, Marcus. Let's try this on white. Maybe you guys could see it on some white paper better. Let me find something white. Yes, some white paper. Okay. Captain America, I was sketching, fooling around with while we were talking. Let me try the gold on that. Yeah, can you see that? It shows up really cool there. That is badass, man. I'm going to start doing this. You guys get commissions from me. You're going to get gold in it. Because that is cool. Okay, let's just get that out of here. Let's get that out of here. I also wanted to try to capture a 90s style with this drawing to harken back to my days as a lark. Let's put this away. Let me get some paint, add some white to the. Add some black and some white. Let's see if I can clean this off. Excuse me, guys. I'm get some white paint. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. We'll play with some white now. Let's clean this off. Groovy. Where's my white? Where's my acrylic white? Where'd you go? Guys, if you saw my art table, you would flip of how filthy it is. Am I the only one? Can I be? I can't be the only one who has a messy I've been cleaning my studio, but my art table is, of course, always a mess because I'm just, here it is. Here we go. The great Darren Wagner, thank you. Happy Independence Day, Billy. Independence Day week, Billy. Fellow vet, thank you for your service, brother. I salute you. Yes, 249 years. Wow, right? This great nation has been striving and surviving, man. So if you guys could join Debbie and I tomorrow for when we go live on Thursday Night Live with Billy Tucci, this is the Gatecrasher Daruma doll. And what you do is when you start it, you color in this, the eyes come blank. The Daruma doll is it's a Japanese tradition, which is off of Bodhihara, who was a man from India, a Buddhist monk from India who went to the temple, to one of the temples in China, and actually achieved enlightenment. And every year, starting in December, I think it is, or March. No, December through March. The people give these out, these Daruma dolls, and they have two blank eyes. And then when you have a goal in mind, you fill in the one. And then once that goal is achieved, you fill in the other. And mine was to complete this book and have a great campaign. And tomorrow night on the Billy and Debbie stream, we'll fill in little Bodhi here. We've got one for every campaign. They started off gigantic because I had some giant ones from the great Renzini. Gave me two huge ones. Huge. I mean, these things are like 2.5 feet tall and maybe 2.5 feet round. And then they've been getting smaller and smaller because we've done 10 of them, 10 campaigns. And Debbie's like, please, can we go smaller with these? And I said, okay. So let's get a brush. And let's start to play with a little bit of acrylic. Where's my Captain Nerd? What if I got a crappy piece in here? Paper that I can use. Oh, here's a Sergeant Rock I was working on. I knew I had it for Rob, Rob from the South Carolina Comic Con. I knew I was working on a rock for him. Yeah. And then I think I went to this one because I wasn't happy with that. So I got to find a blank. I have a blank piece of paper here. Yeah, this was kind of messed up. We'll do it on this. Let's play with some feathering and stuff like that. Yeah, so we'll add it to here. Gotta add that little highlight there, buddy. Love dry brushing. Mark Schultz is a master at it. It's great to highlight stuff with. It works really well too with this kind of paper. go add some brown back there. There you go, see? Pull out a little bit. That makes more sense. So you sort of add a nice little sheen throughout it all. So the reason why I'm doing a lot of this is that then I can go in with my color pencils and I can actually add color to it because I got to let it dry. I don't know if I'll be able to do it now, but you got to make it so it dries better. And I can add some nice browns and some reds in here and stuff like that. There you go. Clean that white. I'm going to clean up my sword and stuff and her face. Oh, where's my good white paint brush? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. This guy. Go over that with a brush. That's fine. The road to enlightenment. What is this? OV? The road to enlightenment can begin with a light switch. Lucky numbers 3, 8, 15, 29, 43, and 52. Thank you. Oh, Andrew Wilson, God bless. Awesome work, Billy. Thank you for your service to the best country in the world. You and your family have a great 4th. Remember, same fingers, hands, and toes now and after the 4th. Yeah. Yeah, I don't play with that stuff. That's for sure. Though what's crazy is that, since we've been traveling a lot to Pennsylvania to watch my son wrestle, Matthew at school, and visit him at school and stuff like that, I've never been at a Phantom Fireworks store, right? For those of you who live in Pennsylvania, and I don't know if they have them in Maryland or whatever, but definitely Pennsylvania people know, or if you're in Jersey, you've seen it. Phantom Fireworks. Well, I guess because of our Easy Pass gets tracked, we're now getting stuff from Phantom Fireworks, like to buy, get discounts on specials and stuff. And I think they're buying our Easy Pass tracking from the state. Just, when we go through the state. What a bunch of garbage, huh? Believe that crap? Pisses me off, man. So, as Robert Romano knows, this art is up for sale on the campaign on the Indiegogo right now, and the reason why it's at because it is the first rand that it's that I'll sell and stuff, but we have the cover up for $1,500. A, because it's painting. B, because it's the first one I've done in 30 years and the one I'll be selling. But C is I don't really want to sell it. But if somebody appreciates it a lot more than me, it is up for sale right now for $1,500. Fully painted. With it's got acrylic, some gold paint. It's got watercolor, and obviously pen and ink. Which I got to fix this little mistake right there. But I can do that, no problemo. Time is it? No, 3:03. I've been going an hour. We'll see how much longer we can go. Because I want to let this dry because I want to work on this stuff, but I can't really touch that until that dries. You know what today I think is? The 2nd is today? And we have the Battle of Gettysburg was going on. So the Battle of Little Round Top happened in 1863 on this day. And I think, was the charge of the Rough Riders today, or is it tomorrow? Was it the 2nd or the 3rd in 1885? 1898. 35 years after the bloodiest battle of the Civil War was the Battle of San Juan Hill and Kettle Hill by the Rough Riders and the 10th Cavalry and the 71st New York to secure the heights over Santiago in Cuba, thus giving the Americans the major land victory and the pathway to Santiago and the capital of the Spanish Empire in the West. I think Debbie's coming right now. Deb?
Yeah.
I'm live.
Hi, everybody.
Samantha, you all right?
I don't know yet. I'll tell you in a second.
What are you looking for? She's working. What's wrong?
Yep. Mother of God.
Uh-oh. Hang on. Let me pause. I'm going to mute you guys. Anyway. All right. 189 people watching. Thank you so much. Tippy Tail McKitty, your mom turned 76 today. Happy birthday to your mother. Happy birthday. God bless her. Everyone's saying hi. She went downstairs. Sorry, Senor Sanchez. She went downstairs. I will tell her. All right. Let's get some more white highlights here. Hello, Asha. Some cool hand highlights. Yeah, that looks nice with that gold paint. Really nice with the white on top of the gold and next to it, sharp. Add some more gold to that. This brush. So this was my little brush. All right. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to clean my brushes and get back to work. I'm going to let this dry so I can finish rendering it and stuff like that. I want to thank you all for joining. Yeah, no, I'm not in trouble. Everybody have a great, great day. See you tonight. If you guys want to pop on, we'll be closing at 7 o'clock on All Caps Comics. And then tomorrow night, Debbie and I will be on to close Gatecrasher, the Kickstarter tomorrow night. So thank you all. I appreciate all of your support. All these years, all through this amazing campaign. It's one for the ages. Let's just visit it real quick. Share screen. Let's do this one. Show the campaign. Gatecrasher on Indiegogo. Oh, let me share it. Duh. There we go. Gatecrasher on Indiegogo right now. We're closing out at 7 o'clock tonight. Thank you guys. We'll refresh in case we got anybody else. I'm still pretty happy with this. Yeah. So, all right. Nope, not since we started. So, $111,145. You guys are going to love this book. The Ashcan is available right now. We got a cool bundle with the trading card, with the silver bars, with our challenge coin, and with the Ashcan itself. And thank you all for supporting us. We will talk to you guys soon. And let me stop the screen. Go to me. Thanks a million, everybody. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your 4th. And I'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot. Let's go with a little bit of media stuff. So where's my exit? Intro. There we go. See you guys later.
Hey everyone, thank you for joining us on Pop XP. If you haven't already, make sure to click that subscribe button and also click the bell for notifications when we go live and we upload some awesome new content. Also, don't forget to head on over to Twitter and follow us at the Pop XP and over on Instagram at the Pop XP. Thanks again everyone, and we'll see you soon.